This is how we're making a golfing robot. Earlier this week, I made this attachment for the motor, that way we could test with putting before we get into full swing. So at first we used it to learn how the rotations work, and then got the motor to go back and through. That way we could figure out how to make it mimic a golf swing. So now that we know that the club won't go flying everywhere and we can keep it within the distance, we're gonna throw a putter in there to actually test it with. And the arm and locking system I created is 3D printed because since it's a putter, it's not gonna go flying like crazy. We're just gonna use these little pins to kind of lock it in place and make sure that the club doesn't rock back and forth and stays at the lie angle that we need it to. Then we tested the motions with the head in place because now it's got some weight to it and we want to make sure the motor can actually be able to move the head. When we went to try it with the ball, we initially failed because we realized it's two motions, a back and a through, so it's not a fluid swing and it can't hit the ball. So we redid the program that way it would be one fluid swing motion, and we ended up getting it to work. With the motion set in place, this allowed us to test a bunch of different parameters, so we got to swing it a little bit harder or change the distance back and forth, that way we can get a little bit of a longer shot on it, but overall we got the putting motion pretty much down. This also gives us the baseline for what to do for when we put the full arm on it, that way we can test with drivers and irons and full clubs. And next week we're going to put it on a simulator, that way we can get real data off the ball, so make sure you stay tuned.